How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show, No Regrets. Your host, Matt. Today, I have a great treat for everybody. Today, we're gonna go ahead and not do my top 10 of 2017 of Jordans, but we're gonna do top 5 must comps this year. I'm gonna give you my opinion, but also we're gonna take it to the streets. Second, what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about the shoes that, you know what, there's not gonna be any regrets if you pass on these shoes. Again, this is my opinion. That's a disclaimer. I expect a lot of heat from my viewers, but there's some shoes out there that they look nice, but again, I'm not gonna have any regrets if I decide, you know what, I'm gonna pass on those J's. So again, we're gonna do a top 5 must comps and a top 5 shoes that you won't have any regret if you pass on them. So let's take it to the streets and see what everyone has to say about my top 5 picks. Let's get it. How's it going, everyone? We're here at the streets. We're here at Soul Sneaker Boutique to get some real news and what everyone's reactions on my top 5. Let's go check it out. Hey, what's going on, everyone? We're here at Soul Sneakers Boutique, and I'm here with Tim.
What's going on, guys?
He has his own channel, Legitlooksforlife. Make sure to check it out yourself. He has a really great channel. I actually got inspired by his vlogs and how he did his outlets. So I thought I'd do my own little twist, a top 5. And I want to get his reaction of what he thinks of my top 5 for 2017 is going to be. So we'll kind of go down the list. No regrets. So we're trying to figure out the top 5 shoes that you can't sleep on, that you can't regret. You're gonna regret if you don't get this shoe. Then the second part is shoes that, you know, if you sleep on it, you won't regret it.
Oh, okay.
Because they're not that good looking.
So regret versus non-regret shoes.
Exactly.
Okay. Awesome.
So we'll kind of jump into it. I'm gonna go into my number 5. This one is the Sequoia, I think that's how you pronounce it. The Black Wolf Grain Max Orange. This is my number 5. Okay. This one comes out January 28th for a price of $190.
Okay.
I think some people are sleeping on it. It's not getting really a lot of advertised on it, but I like the olive color and I like the orange. It's not too much orange.
Right.
And for me, it's on my top 5 because I don't have a Jordan.
So from the looks of it, it's an olive green color. It's a Jordan 8, which in my opinion, Jordan 8s are really, really warm on your feet. So it's kind of hard to wear them in San Antonio, Texas, because the Jordan 8 model is really, really hot shoe. I would say, in my opinion, it's more of a winter shoe, which I think they're doing a good job by releasing it in January. Olive green, it's a warmer shoe. I think the olive green is pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about it on a Jordan 8 model. But I feel like because it says Air Jordan 8 undefeated, that might bring the hype up a little more. To be honest, I would probably sleep on the shoe myself.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Hey, man, don't live on the regrets. That's all I gotta say, man.
Don't live on the regrets.
So, well, that's on my number 5. My number 4 is the Chinese New Year Air Jordan 12.
Okay.
Have you been able to check it out yet?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
So, initial reactions on it.
Initial reaction, Taxi 12.
Yeah, this is exactly what I thought. I mean, I don't know about you, but I wasn't able to pick up the Taxi 12.
I wasn't able to pick up the Taxi 12s either. Okay, so for a price of $250, I feel like that's a little bit steep, man. That's a little bit steep, to be completely honest, especially for me on my channel, because we do a little bit of more Nike Outlet Ross type of things. But you know, if you gotta pull the trigger, you gotta pull the trigger on it because you don't want to end up paying resale. So I would say Chinese New Year 12s, for me, I'm gonna go for them. I like the way they look, man. I really do.
I really dig. If you really are able to look on the pictures online, they have the bamboo clips.
Yeah.
They got the bamboo Jordan logo.
And I like how it really goes into detail, you know, on the shoe.
Yes, exactly. And I think also, like, if you do sleep on it, just like the Taxi 12s, you're gonna be spending a lot of money if you want to get them. And
exactly.
If you come like 3 months later, you're like, man, that's a dope shoe. I mean, you better come to the decision of passing on it,
right?
Or forking over the door.
Or you're gonna have to come to Soul Boutique and get off of our consignment wall because somebody's gonna be making money off of you.
Yeah. 4 Royals. Coming out February of 2017 sometime. And
so a little bit of backstory to my YouTube channel. The Jordan 4 is pretty much what started it all. The Air Jordan 4 Toro. That's what initially like made me into Jordans, because before that I was all over Supra and stuff. And honestly, I'm in love with gold shoes, especially I love how the gold and the black just come together.
It pops.
So yeah, exactly, it pops. And it's not too much gold either to where it's like, oh, what is that guy wearing? It's like very subtle with the gold and the black. I love the shoe personally, and I think that it's a definite cop for me.
Yeah, I think you brought up a great point, was that, I mean, I'm one person not to wear the flashiest shoe.
Right.
And I mean, I don't think I could pull it off.
Right.
I mean, you try it, it's not a big deal to me, but it's just like, that's just like enough hint of gold, or it's like just enough flash.
Like, I think the closing ceremony 11 lows, the ones with the gold all around it, that's a little bit too much. I did end up I picked them up, but it's kind of like, do I really want to wear this today or do I not? But yeah, like you were saying, man, that shoe is just, I don't know. I love the way it looks, and that's going to be a definite cop for me.
Funny thing, fact check, when the Jordan 4s initially came out, it received by the public was an ugly shoe. Did you know that?
Wow, I didn't know
When it
that.
initially came out in the 88, it initially came out, it was perceived as like not a great shoe. And you know, boy, were we wrong, because it's now one of they want the Nike Air on the back.
Right,
it's just like
right.
one of those, a lot of people think it's like their, what is it, Grail. What is it, how's it go? This is like one of those shoes that they want. The Cements, whether it's the Motorsport, the Navy, they just want, those are just some of the shoes that a lot of people want. And I think it's funny, we came a long way. I think because it's a little retro, OG, people want to feel like it's back in the day, a little back to the future. But yeah. Let's check out, I got on my list, I actually switched this one.
Okay.
My girlfriend gave me grief about this one. It was on my number one because of, for me, I was just like, I've always wanted this shoe, I never got it. But she's like, damn, that's an ugly shoe. The post to come out, it's the Breds Jordan 13.
Okay. Now, the fashion side of me does not think that's a very attractive shoe, but the hype side of me says I want it. The hype side of me says I need it. So honestly, I'll probably try to put in a raffle for the shoe. If I don't get it, it won't be a biggie for me. But I mean, Jordan 13s, honestly, I have none in my collection right now. And I've slept on them, but I feel like I need a pair of Jordan 13s. So this might be my first pair. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see at the time when it releases if I'm crazy about it or if I'm not. But honestly, like I said, I could pass on it, I'll be good, but it would be a very nice add to the collection as well. So,
and that's what it was for me. For me, it's a shoe that I've always wanted when I growed up playing basketball.
Right.
It just stood out. It's just that hologram. Another fact check on this shoe is that be aware that, I'm sure it's a new remaster model, but that hologram sometimes fogs up. Have you heard about that?
Yeah,
After
I've seen
used, it fogs up, and even on the bottom, the paint sometimes bleeds.
Yep.
But I mean, it's a new shoe, soon positive 10. Hopefully they fix those flaws a little bit.
Definitely.
This is my number one pick.
Okay.
Funny thing is even though it's my number one pick, I kind of own the shoe a little bit already. I own half the shoe. You're like, what do you mean half the shoe? I own the lows. And they're finally coming out with the high tops. And that's obviously the Jordan 1 Royals. For me, I love it. What do you think?
All I have to say is, look, all right, if this shoe is first come, first serve, and I'm in the back of the line, I'm getting to the front of the line no matter what. Because, dude, I need these. Like, literally, when the band ones came out, I said, you know what? I have not had a chance to get these shoes ever. I'm definitely gonna get them this year. So I think I camped for them. I stayed up all night for them. I tried every single raffle, and still I took an L, so I had to pay resale for them. And that's one of the only shoes that I will ever pay resale for, and I love them. So for these, I'm definitely gonna get them. You know what? I have to get them. That's it. There's no regrets, because if I do sleep on them, I'm gonna regret it. So no regrets on this one. That's a definite cop right there. No questions.
By the way, check that out. I'll try to find that link. He has the video of when he tries his hardest to get the Breds. It's actually really funny. It's actually like a part two. It seems like it was like a couple of videos, right? Or is it just? It's like a couple of videos. He tries his hardest. So
man, I went to every mall, put all my tickets in, no calls. And then I camped. There's a bunch of videos for that. But at the end of and then it gets worse, because then my mailbox wouldn't open up, and they wouldn't deliver them on time, and it was horrible. But I finally ended up getting the shoes.
So you're gonna have to check out that video, because if you sleep on them, you might have to experience what my boy Tim experienced, is a lot of pain, ache, headache. Some might say a heartbreak. but he was able to get them still. So great for you, man. Again, Tim. Again, check out his channel, Legitlooksforlife. I'm gonna put it under the description. Click on it, and you'll be able to check out all of his vlogs, outlets. He does pranks, and check it out. He has a good channel. How's it going, everybody? We're gonna go ahead and conclude the video, and unfortunately, I'm gonna make this into a 2-part video. The first part was the top 5 J's to get for 2017. The second part is gonna be the top 5 or 5 J's that you should not pick up this year, and you'll live without any regrets if you don't get them. I want to give out one more shout out to Tim for helping me and collaborating with me on this video. Make sure to check his channel, Legitlooksforlife. He has some great content. I'm also going to put his epic journey for the Breds. Great stuff. Make sure to check it out. It's going to be in the link below. Got to give a shout out to Soul Sneakers Boutique. Thank you for filming. If you're in the area, grab your J's there. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. And last but not least, I appreciate everybody that is watching this video. Without you, you know, the growth of my channel wouldn't exist without you. So thank you again. Make sure to subscribe, hit the alert button to catch part 2, and I'll see everyone soon. Remember, live your life with no regrets. And until then, I'll see everybody on the flip side. Take care.